Rich man.
Man, yeah, just really just want to thank God really for the opportunity. Where I come from, not a lot of people get this opportunity to be here and do what I do. So I just want to thank God for it.
When did you find out about the contract? Was it this morning or last night?
Last night, yeah.
What was your initial reaction when they kind of told you, hey, this is going to happen?
Kind of surprised and kind of just a little bit dumbfounded. Can't believe it. That make it be making that much and doing what I do. So.
How important was it to get it done before the start of the season? Not have that on your head.
Yeah, it's because always something you got to have in the back of the mind just a little bit because my last year of contract, so it was always going to be in the back of my head.
What was the process?
Important to get it done?
Yeah.
What was the process like for you? Did you just tell your agent and stay in the background, or were you involved, or how did that go?
Well, yeah, it was mostly my agent him and the Cowboys communicating, so yeah.
What's this offseason been like for you?
A blessing, just to be here and be healthy. Having that last year of missing out so many games and being my first time being hurt, so it's a blessing to be here.
Does the fact that you're a dad change things, now that you've got the long-term, you're going to be here and long-term security?
Yeah, it changed a little bit, now I really can call it home.
It's not enough if fifth-round picks get that type of money. I mean, just a combination of having to start and kind of earn your way through. As you look back on these last 3 years, what do you think worked for you?
I would say just being patient and just learning to grow. Just having that mindset that where I was at that point was not where it was going to be the end point. So keep driving each day, taking day by day.
Yeah, what was your mindset kind of when you first came in?
Trying to find my role, trying to just figure out things. You never know in the league, not know what you're going to do, what role you're going to have. So it was just kind of everything where I was going to be at.
When you got the deal, who was the first person you called or tell?
Of course, my mom. I gotta let moms know.
Yeah, what was her reaction?
It was good. Cried a little bit, so it was good.
You had a chance to reflect just on your journey. You weren't a big-time recruit out of high school. You had to go to Sac State, transfer to Fresno State, fifth-round pick, and I mean,
yeah, a whole lot.
It's a journey.
Yeah, it's just a blessing. That's why I thank God because. Not many fifth rounders get that opportunities that I had and be in this league and be able to do what I do. And so I just think for the opportunity to keep doing being out here.
Is it easier with your role to potentially have to move back inside this year after getting paid?
Yeah, now that I get the contract, it's kind of like it's a new drive, new motivation to keep going out there and now I got to prove it. So
2023 gets brought up a lot as you're ceiling. Just is that possible to reach that heights again? How do you kind of use that as trying to get to that bar again?
I always see because to me, I feel like that 23 year was something I could still improve on. So it's definitely something I think I could get back to.
In regards to your position group as a whole, there's been a lot of moving parts this offseason and during camp, mostly due to injury. But how do you gauge the readiness of the group going into Thursday night playing the defending champs?
Yeah, we're all in together. We're all trying to get everybody together and trying to get everybody ready because you never know who's going to be up. So it's all in one effort.
Do you have a defined role yet? Are you slot? Or are you outside this week?
I don't know yet. I guess we'll see by game time.
You said when you came in you were trying to find your role. When did that kind of transition for you of being like, okay, what's my role to, hey, I'm one of the defensive leaders now?
Honestly, it's kind of tough to say. I kind of would say last year, kind of a little bit. Even then, I still didn't have like kind of my official role, kind of still moving. So, because second year I was still nickel, so I thought I was gonna be nickel, and then ended up Trey getting hurt, so I got moved back to outside. So it's just now trying to find this real spot that's for me. So that.
Does the contract add responsibilities?
Yeah, definitely. Because they wouldn't give you a contract unless they see you as a guy to help lead this room and stuff like that, lead this team and be the player that I once was.
How about do you think other teams now, I mean, you play on an island a lot of times anyway.
Yeah.
Do you think any of that changes now that teams are going to either stay away or go at you more?
I mean, I hope the teams do what they do. So, but it don't change anything for me. Still come in, head down, do what I need to do, and get to work.
You talked to Jerry Jones yet?
Not yet. I still got to talk to Steven and them.
Getting back to your conversation with your mom, has there ever been a point where you told her, hey, I'm going to be able to make a lot of money playing football, or did you guys never even talked about something like that?
We talked about it a little bit, but not too much. You know, my mom is one of the ones that try to support their kids and don't always want their kids to support them. I mean, take care of them. So it's kind of hard a little bit. So.
Do you think there's any part of her that was surprised today when you gave her the call?
Yeah, definitely.
DaRon, you come in as a 5th round pick and everything you do, it's like, wow, this is great. We got this guy in the 5th round. Now you get paid. Are you gonna have to fight the urge, or have you talked to anyone about just play your game? Don't feel like you've got to live up to the new contract.
And I haven't talked about anybody about that yet, but I kind of already feel like that's what I need to do. That's always kind of been my mindset, just stay down and take things day by day, and never know, because you never know what could happen.
You mentioned trying to find your role, you know, obviously going slot, outside, and then even last year dealing with injuries and stuff. Do you think maybe at this point you're kind of comfortable with kind of the chaos a little bit?
Yeah, you know, you get comfortable in the chaos. So after dealing with it so much, you get comfortable with it and understand what things can come with it.
And you think that kind of sets you up for this year where you might have to do multiple things in Matty Eberflus' system?
Yeah, I feel like it does.
You talked about being able to improve upon 2023. Like, how much higher can you go production-wise? Like, what would you improve upon from 2023?
I would just say trying to just continue being a complete corner, inside, out, tackling, making plays, picks, and everything. So I feel like that's my biggest goal, trying to be an overall player all around.
What's the challenge of the Eagles receivers here in week 1?
You know, with them, you know, they got both AJ and Devontae that could make big plays. So it's trying to minimize that and minimize Saquon too. So
I'm sure these last few days in the locker room have been pretty wild with Micah coming out. What is kind of the feeling on the defensive side of the ball? Is it, hey, we got to move on to week 1, or is it still?
I mean, yeah, you know, we're three days out from the game, so it's, right now it's kind of being worried about what we got this week, and up to Micah. You know, we love him. You know, that's our brother still, so we love him.
How surprised were you about Micah being traded?
For me, it's definitely a surprise. You know, I came in, Micah was there. It was a guy that, especially when I made it to the Pro Bowl, was a guy that was always there with me, you know, trying to keep my head high and stuff. So it was definitely a surprise.
Have you talked to him?
Not yet.
Coach Schottenheimer and Coach Eberflus used the term "no house guest." What does that mean to you?
That's just like our motto. You know, we try to be physical. You know, nobody's gonna let you in our house. So it's just, hey, you gotta pay the price to come in the house. So.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.